Hello, guys. Welcome to the Press Start Podcast. My name is Nate.
I'm DJ.
And I'm John.
And you're listening to the Press Start Podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out
Howdy.
iTunes. I know you're being updated.
I'm back
All right.
from the dead since apparently Nate decided I was killed last week.
Yeah, okay. So DJ died.
I went for the less bleak, and he's like, nah, he's dead.
He's dead.
He died in a mosh pit, I'm assuming.
All right, you know what? It's a funny story. If we can go off topic for like a couple of minutes.
No,
here,
I
like
mean,
we
what
usually
is
do.
this? The off-topic show? No, it's the
Well, see, here's the thing, is that it's not legal because I didn't segue into it.
segue into it, John.
Ready? DJ, how did the radio show go? Because I heard that was cool and was full of a lot of tech news. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, totally. We got evacuated from the knitting factory before the band because their smoke effects set off the smoke alarm.
Well, that's dope.
Yeah, so
Awesome.
and I was in the front row before we got evacuated.
Awesome.
And then was in the back when we got back into the building.
Awesome.
Yeah, so I was a little upset, but it was the first time I've ever seen people had to evacuate from the knitting factory, so that's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a tech malfunction. There we go. We're on topic.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
See? It still works.
Everything comes back around.
See, we're still special.
Well, I mean, my mommy always says I'm special, but, you know.
Yeah.
So anyway, what are we really talking about this week?
Everything. Cool. It's been like pretty much 3 weeks since the last time we did a podcast, because last week was our April Fool's Day joke. The week before that, the podcast didn't record, and then there was like spring break. So we really haven't done anything productive in 3 weeks?
Cool.
No, dude, Project Breadwinner, that was very productive.
We
Oh,
haven't
yeah,
done
no.
anything productive since this show started. Let's be real.
Ever since we started recording the show.
Yeah.
Like
The first two shows was so good. So
So
good.
good. Yeah, no, this one's gonna be just like all of the other ones.
Yeah, but see, would you rather be boring and talk about video game news, or be funny and
Not talking
about video
anything
game
relevant.
news? Not talk about video game news on a video gaming podcast.
This is what people come to us for, is to just not actually talk about video games.
No,
Yep.
they just want to be numbed by stupidity, and we fit that bill perfectly.
We're
Numb.
background noise as people are trying to fall asleep or something.
Yeah.
We're like, God, these guys are
Hello,
boring.
my
tell
name.
you-
Hi, I'm White Noise.
That should be a new gamer tag for the next person up. Be like, "Hello, I'm White Noise."
Hello,
White Noise.
I'm White Noise. That's my new Steam name.
Hello,
Hello,
it's me.
Oh, God.
White Noise.
Okay,
Man,
so,
4 minutes in and we're not doing anything predictive. Yo, let's talk about some VR.
VR, let's go.
Yeah, we'll talk about Apple later.
All right.
Let's talk about some VR because I'm excited. I don't know if you guys remember. I think it was in the Division Sucks episode
It's been in probably all of the episodes. Let's face
when
it.
I ranted so hard about VR.
Yeah, that's
like
been all
how
of
I
them.
was
Yep.
I was
Yep.
super pissed.
Since we started, it has been solely about VR getting
Yeah,
ripped.
but remember when the PlayStation announced theirs and it was like $400 and I was super pissed that why does that run but I have to have $1 million PC to run.
Oh,
the Vive
yeah,
and
okay.
the
I remember that.
Oculus,
Señorita?
right? So I just found out yesterday it was totally sold out. I didn't see anything about it for a long time, but the Razer OS VR, the open source virtual reality kit, the hacker development kit, is only $300.
Okay.
So that's
Only, like,
affordable.
it's literally
Only.
$299.99.
99.
Or
That's
three
like-
easy payments of.
I mean, college, with the simple, with 3,102 simple payments of $19.99.
Yeah,
Of
totally.
$1.
Yeah.
You could have yourself a useless degree like art or
Woo!
mathematics.
Wow,
or,
shots fired.
I'm sorry if you're listening to this. and
Dude, you
have an
kidding?
answer.
Once I'm done with college and be like, does anyone want to buy my degree?
Yeah. What-
Slightly used.
I have this
Just
piece
kidding.
of paper. What
Never
do I do with it
used.
now? Can I turn this in for money? No? Cool, thanks.
Is
You're
it
like, hey,
waterproof?
Steam, can I trade this on the
Trade
market?
this.
I need some chroma keys here.
3,000 keys or best offer.
I'll even take 5.
I'll take one key, please. I
One
just want
key.
to. I want to open up my revolver pack.
One key that I can turn into a knife that'll give me money.
No, not even a knife, a revolver pack. That's what mine's worth.
Oh, okay.
Mine's a nothing degree right now. So
Ooh, this went downhill quick into sadness.
I mean, you can pretty much calculate my my education by a negative slope.
mine is the negative sign of cotangents.
Wow, you went there.
There's math.
Man.
God. It was so bad.
Yep.
Nate, what is your major?
Right now, technically,
you know what
it's
it is.
black and yellow.
John, this is why we can't have cameras in the booth because
Yep.
of your suggestive answers.
My degree technically is a business and economic undeclared major.
So in other words, he has no idea.
Basically.
So, in other words, I'm spending multiple dollars to get a nothing degree.
Cool. It's exciting.
I'm gonna go buy some cases and keys.
It's a solid
Oh man, hey,
business
let's
plan.
go back to VR.
All right, VR.
So the Razer OS VR, the open source virtual reality hacker development kit, you have to say it by its full name, by the way.
Okay.
You can't just say it as
don't.
No.
Yeah, you do. You have to say it by the 7 different like title name words that
Or
it
you
has.
could just say
Or we could
Razer
just-
OS VR.
Or we could just close the goddamn door.
God.
No, it's
damn
much
it.
better to take. No, okay. So basically, the cool thing about this, right? So there's an actual physical hardware piece. It's $300. You could buy it directly from Razer. You could buy it from Newegg. You could buy it from anywhere. It has like an OLED screen. It's 1080 on your eyeballs, and it's good. It works. You know, it's got
And it doesn't sear them. It's fantastic.
No, it
wonderful.
actually is very
Wonderful.
close to its hardware is very close to the Oculus. The Oculus just has a little bit better I don't know, like specs, I guess.
'Kay.
I guess you can consider that a thing. But the cool thing about the OS VR, right, is that since
Price.
it's what?
Price.
Price.
Price. Oh yeah. So $300, which is half the price of the Oculus.
Yeah.
For about the same amount of performance as you get with the Oculus, you could buy it for half the price with the OS VR.
Yeah.
Which is
Dope.
amazing
Yep.
because that means I'm probably gonna end up buying one.
Yeah, it's
Obviously.
like
yeah.
it's $100 less than the cheapest VR system we've seen.
Yeah. Exactly.
it's
And the
Sony,
PSVR
technically, you can't even
theoretically
use it with
only
other-
runs on a PlayStation.
Yeah, you
right
can't
now.
use it
Yeah.
on your PC.
Yeah.
This is a fully VR thing that works on pretty much everything. The only thing about it, while you might thinking like this is perfect, I should buy it right now. You do
Yeah.
have to put in the work. It's not like a plug and play like the Vive
work.
or the Oculus, where it's literally you plug it in and it works with every game. That's why their specs are so much higher. It's because it makes sure it works with every VR game out there. But the cool thing about the OS VR is like it's basically the PC gamer mantra of I'll make it work.
Listen,
You know?
I'm American, okay? I need other people to do my stuff for me.
Yeah,
That's okay. You wait like 4 months, then get it, and then by the time you're playing the big stream game,
yeah.
you'll be fine because
True.
there'll be drivers and everything.
Here's the other great thing about this too, is all the schematics and all the stuff for this, how to build it, is online for free. If you had the materials to build with silicon and gold and
Yeah,
solder and all that crap, you could build your own VR headset by yourself. And the cool thing about this is that they've already licensed, like it's already been adopted by Intel and I forgot what the other, there's like 3 other companies. I've been working
Yeah.
with Razer to build this, but basically any company in the entire world can just take this, you know? It's not patented, so you can't patent it yourself, you know, but you can patent other parts for it. But the cool thing about this is that unlike the Oculus and the Vive where it's one solid piece, it's modular. So let's say that the chipset inside of the screen like gets upgraded, you know, you could literally buy that, pull off the front panel, take off the old one, plug in the new one, close it, you're good.
Nice.
Yeah, it's updated. There's firmware updates. It's got like USB plugs on the side of it, so you could jam in dongles. Yep. Dongles. Got to get that in there every week. All right.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Heard that line before.
Yeah. But yeah, so
What?
that's super cool. That I'm happy I found that because you know my whole rant on PC gaming is awesome because the other thing too is that it's not designed for the big heavy fat machines. You know, they
Right.
said it runs on a mid-range tower. You know, and basically people who have been messing around with it, they've tested it on like a computer with an Intel i3 on it with like a 670 graphics card. You know, with like 8 gigs of RAM. It didn't run very well.
But
a lot
it
of the
can.
games, it didn't
But
look
it ran.
very good, but it still ran and it worked.
All right.
Yeah, and it works with your Xbox controllers. It works with all that stuff. So, like, why not buy that? Like,
True.
VR is now affordable for
Well,
everybody.
Because I still don't even have $300 to spend.
That's
but
yeah,
I mean-
yeah. but I will eventually.
But when I do have $300 to spend,
Yeah.
and I actually have a functioning computer that's not a potato.
Yeah, and then here's the other thing too is that the fact that the companies really don't have to spend their time fighting legals and trying to spend all the money getting patents and stuff. They can build their own machines for really cheap and sell it for even cheaper. Like $300 might even look expensive for this hardware. We could be seeing these things drop down to 200, 150. You know, slightly less powerful parts inside the hardware, but still amazing things. Like the hardware itself in the OSVR, it's not as pure HD. I think in the Oculus, I want to say it's 1920 by 1080 in both eyes, or something like that, something similar. And this one, it's 900 by 1080, so it's a little bit squishier. But it still has 120 hertz refresh rate. It still has a high DPI. It's got an OLED screen, which is like the one on my phone, which means the blacks are blacker and the whites are whiter. Because
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Because it lights up each individual each individual pixel. So, and the screen looks really good. It doesn't have the grid mark effect where when you plug in your phone into like a Google.
But I liked the grid mark.
You can see all the grid marks.
That is what makes me happy.
Well, then you could
Just
change.
ruin
Then you
my-
could change down the resolution and see the pixels. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Makes me feel more involved with a flat screen.
If you enjoy destroying your eyesight,
I do.
then
You want
yeah.
to be blind by the age of 35, like
It's okay.
Jonathan
It's
Shoemaker
okay.
over here.
It's okay. My ears are shot, so
Okay.
we're fine.
Ears
What?
are shot, nerve damage,
What?
going blind.
I mean, why not destroy the eyes while I'm at it?
What?
Gonna go like full
I
Helen
can't.
Keller over
What?
there.
I don't. I'm deaf too. I'm a drummer.
Man, he was just gonna keep going with
What?
it until we acknowledged it too.
Huh?
Yeah. So, anyways,
So
Welcome to the Press Start podcast.
a semi segue. This is just kind of a VR thing, and along with useless degrees and what the hell are you gonna do with it? While you're trying to figure out, while you're trying to figure out what to do with your useless degree and trying to find a job, I've seen there's a VR game that's called Job Simulator.
Yes.
So you can pretend you have a job.
Stream. Twitch stream. Twitch stream.
So you can pretend you have a job while you're actually just playing video games and crying to yourself to sleep at night because you don't have a job. And
I mean,
I do that
go to
now.
college. That's what I already do.
so see?
Actually, I cry myself, but I don't go to sleep because of all the homework that I have to do.
just crying as you do your homework.
Do you guys ever do it where you're watching Netflix and then you realize you have homework and then continue watching Netflix really stressed?
Yeah, bro,
You're
welcome
just
to
like,
Netflix.
I should do homework, but I'm just going to continue watching Netflix.
Yeah.
But in the back of my mind, I know now that I have homework.
Yes, but you're like, I'm still going to watch Netflix.
And then it's always I'm going to wake up early and do it. And then you wake up 10 minutes before your class and you're like, well, I'm not waking up early to do
You
it.
try to wake up early and you're like, that's not happening. You
You're
roll
like,
over and go back to sleep.
that's when you open up Blackboard. You're like, how many points is it worth? 10? It's not worth it.
Not even.
It's at the beginning, you're like, can I
100?
drop this class?
Yeah, that's when you're like, it's worth 100
What's
points.
the
Not
professor's
worth
late
it.
grade policy? Can I do it later? Cool.
Cool.
Done.
I'll take 50% off.
And then there are nights where sometimes you're planning on doing homework, and then you and John end up staying up until like 4:30 in the morning on accident playing Counter-Strike.
You guys stayed up till 4:30 in the morning.
One of those
that
nights
one
that we
night
were
was-
playing Rocket League and you went to bed early. John and I hopped on
Yes.
Counter-Strike.
Well, we didn't even start playing Rocket League until like
Midnight. Yeah, it
and
was
then-
late. I
and
played
then
for like
you hopped
an
off
hour.
at
One.
2.
At
like
1,
1:32,
Yeah,
maybe.
and we hopped on and played it for
Forever.
all the way to 4:30.
I didn't even know how long we've been playing. Then I looked at my phone. I was like, John, it's fucking 4:30. man.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to wake up for work that next day, so good thing I didn't do that.
Yeah,
We ate some time there.
yeah, we burned so much time.
And then I got up at like noon the next day and
You
hated
ate
myself.
some
Yep,
bugs
same.
and ate some grass. We're going to go to a commercial break.
On that note.
On that note,
Don't go away. Welcome back to the Press Start podcast, guys,
hello,
where
Hi.
we were talking about VR, and now we're not going
talking
to be
about how
talking
useless
about
our
VR.
degrees are. Yay!
Yay! We're going to have VR degrees.
Press Start podcast has turned devolved into the just cry an hour about how your life is going downhill so fast and you don't know what to do.
Kids,
Hour.
stay out of school, do drugs.
What?
I mean, you could probably make more. Never mind. I'm not even going to go down that road. Don't
Oh
listen,
no,
kids.
you can. I've had some coworkers that have stopped working.
It's a very
because-
lucrative business.
It is,
there's
but-
a whole lot of danger to it.
There's a whole lot of death.
Like death.
And prison.
Yes.
And then you go to prison
And
to meet
soap.
Bubba.
And then soap. That's right. That's right, Nate. Soap. Needless to say, then you're dead.
soap.
Then you wish you were dead.
You get shanked by soap.
Gosh, what
After you
commercials
dropped
was
it.
it where it was like, I think it was the direct TV where it was like,
No,
if
like,
you don't do
uh-huh.
this,
Oh, yeah.
then you're going to end up here.
Yeah.
And then you'll end up in a ditch.
That's what happens,
In the
kids,
middle
when
of
you
the
do a
desert.
video gaming podcast in college
Yep.
and a radio show.
We're not good influences.
Don't
No, we're
do
terrible.
video game podcasts on a radio show in college.
Just don't do. I seriously, sometimes I sit down and think about how much my life has been eaten away by video games, and I get a little sad. And then I play more video games and I feel better.
And
Yeah.
then you look up the worth of your Steam value library,
Yeah,
and it's $3,500. And I spent a third of that on buying those games.
I mean, my Steam library isn't nearly worth that much.
I mean, that's
think.
pretty impressive, though. I will admit the fact that I only spent a third of what my library is worth.
Mine's $375 and I've spent $108.
I don't know. I haven't looked at mine. I don't know if I want to look at mine.
I tried to look at
3,000.
yours, but you have the restriction policy on it, so I couldn't.
$500.
You know what is sad though? I've probably spent more on cases and stuff in Counter-Strike than I've spent total on Steam.
But $3,500.
I definitely haven't spent $3,500.
That's more than my car is worth.
Yeah, mind you, 6 of those dollars were for a game that he already owned.
I could buy one computer
Yeah,
and an
because he bought me
HTC 5.
Golf with Friends.
Oh, that's right. I
I've,
remember you guys
I've
talking about
gifted a
that.
few games in my lifetime.
Nate's a good soul.
I'm not.
Nope.
Although I was.
Yeah, you are. You did spend. You bought me the software.
That's true.
And I need to pay
You
back
guys are
for
good
it.
souls. I'm an asshole. It's okay.
I didn't buy it.
You are a Dark Soul.
Speaking of
Dark
that,
Souls
Nate,
3.
how's your Dark Souls playthrough going right now?
I killed a couple skeletons.
Nice. Did you?
And then
have you
I
killed the
accidentally
second boss yet?
I accidentally rolled off the cliff.
Have you gotten to the bonfire in Undead Burg yet?
No, I rolled off the cliff and I literally force quit the game. I didn't even give it the option to slowly die
These-
by hitting escape 4 times.
These Dark Souls
No.
noobs.
I literally alt tabbed and hit force quit on Dark Souls because I hate myself so much.
I've
for
at
playing
least
that
made
game.
it to Anne Orlando, which is about like the halfway point in the game.
My friend's beaten it like multiple times over.
I haven't even made it to getting the game, so.
You've never played Dark Souls? You actually love yourself? What?
All right, that's it. We're having a team podcast stream where we all play Dark Souls.
Podcast.
Dude, we should play Outlast.
Yes,
We
I
should play
actually
Outlast.
never played Outlast.
I hate myself for playing it.
But
I
Outlast 2 is rated E.
I know, Outlast 2 is E.
It's E.
For everyone.
Everyone.
Yeah, so no, needless to say, Outlast, just watch the gameplay. and
I've seen gameplay. I wanted to play it.
It
and just
makes
never
you
picked
still
it up.
jump.
Yeah.
I'm a scary person. I
here's the thing,
hate
they're-
scary games.
They're going to
I
set it
can't
up
do
for VR.
I can't do
People
it.
are going to die.
Yep,
Don't-
there's going to be heart attacks.
Yes.
I've said it before. I probably will refuse to play horror
Yeah,
games
listen.
like that in VR.
Like,
What-
people are going to die, and people are going to see penises because Outlast literally had that.
Phallic images.
Phallic images.
Yeah.
Not in Outlast 2 because
Rated
No,
D.
not in Outlast
'Cause
2.
it's
No,
rated E.
because it has a smiley face on the cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smiley face.
In green.
No, when I move out, guys, to my own place, I'll have my computer all set up on a big TV.
Oh, by the way, I'm getting a 3rd monitor. And when I mean by me getting a 3rd monitor, I'm not paying for anything, and I'm getting it for free.
All right.
How?
Magic.
Cool.
The Gathering?
He's stealing it. Shh.
Yeah, Best Buy is going to be like, we're missing a monitor. And the dude's like, nah, don't worry about it. We're good.
It's fine, man.
We good, fam.
fine.
We good, fam.
We go, fam. I don't need that monitor anyways. It was $2.
Let's talk about something useful. Apple. How about Apple?
How about that apple?
How is that useful,
Apple
though?
versus FBI. I mean, I guess it's actual legit
Useful
news.
is a loose term.
Yeah, that's true. Because, I mean, like, we still don't know how to hack into the iPhone, so it's not useful
I do.
for us. Oh.
You tilt the screen towards the sun and you can see people's fingerprints where their numbers.
That's not okay.
Hashtag, and then that's when you're like,
Nate's the guy.
That's
that
when you're
you
like-
leave.
when you
leave your Facebook you leave your Facebook logged in, and he's like, hacked, LOL.
He's like, no. That's what I'm like. I'm in. I go to hackertyper.net to make it look like I'm cool, and I'm like smashing my keyboard with like my hands just like flopping.
Because remember, kids, that when you're hacking anything, you don't need to use the mouse at all. It's all keyboard.
No, you don't even need a computer. You just need a phone. Hashtag watchdogs.
And the X button.
Yeah.
Look, I'm hacking, Mom. Look, I'm hacking. That's my screen and
Literally,
I'm
I think the
hacking.
only thing on his phone was a big old button that just said hack.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
steal,
I'm pretty sure.
steal
Look,
money.
ready?
Man, how'd he download that app? I need to get
Yeah,
that.
but Watch Dogs 2 is coming out. I can't wait for that.
Oh, it's
gonna
gonna
come
be
with
so
two buttons.
great.
Hack and explode.
Hack.
Hack.
No. Hack and then voice changer. So when you hack, you can do cool guy hacker voices.
Oh God.
I'm in.
I mean, I'm ready to play online and be like, "Hello, kids."
Don't forget about the air horn. It has an air horn button too. So it's like, you hack and it's like,
And it's like, ready for hacking.
The cops are just like, what? This guy's like mental or something.
I don't know if we should arrest him.
let's
or
just, and then this,
Dude, so anyway,
Animation
Apple.
for that would be great, though. You just see some kid just with like his arms above his head, just like clicking on a button randomly.
No, I'm hacking. I'm hacking.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So Ackle.
Ackle.
Hackle.
So
Okay.
first of all, the government, because we talked about a few weeks ago that the government was trying to get Apple to
Yeah.
give them access to the some terrorist dudes.
Yeah.
For the
San Bernardino.
Yeah.
shooting.
So they
And
wanted
then-
access to his iPhone because they thought he might have connections, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
Apple said no.
Apple
because
said, "Go
they-
bone yourself."
Well, and the thing though is that the thing that FBI didn't really tell them was, like, they didn't even release it. It was something that Apple ended up releasing. What the FBI was asking for was a specific key
Yeah.
that they can just walk into anything and everything that is
Yeah.
made by Apple.
Yeah.
And they weren't asking for just this one phone to be unlocked. No. They were technically asking for full access to everyone's phone
Yeah.
eventually.
Yeah. They basically just wanted a key to exploit every security error in the iPhone.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even a key. Like, they were literally asking for Apple to write in a back door for the FBI.
Yeah, essentially.
Just like,
yeah.
"Boop, we're here. What's up?"
Which, I
Which-
mean, technically, if it's a back door that you can do for everything, is that really just a front entrance?
Conspiracy.
Depends on which hole you go in.
Anyway, so Apple said, "Go bone yourself."
Yeah.
To the government, and the government filed a lawsuit, and then the government does what the government tends to do, which is whatever the hell they want.
And, yeah.
So they contacted a company in India?
No, they actually got a unidentified source that
No.
pretty much walked them through.
Yeah, it was unidentified, but pretty much everybody thinks it's a third-party source based out of India.
I thought it was Israel.
Maybe it was Israel.
part of the Israeli.
Yeah, it was one of the
military.
countries.
Yeah, one
Yeah,
of. I
one
think
of
it was
Not
part of
America.
the Israeli military.
Yeah. So then,
Their little high techie tech stuff.
yeah, so they hacked into it, and then the FBI refused to give up the
Disclose how
information,
they
right?
did it.
Yeah.
Even though it says in the law, I'm pretty sure
That Obama made.
Yeah.
like 2 years ago.
2 years ago that they have to disclose everything that they do to the company.
Yep.
They don't have to do it publicly, but to the company.
Yeah.
So then that way, I don't know, they can fix the security.
I was gonna say that way they at
Yeah.
least know what sort of security risks are out there.
Because basically what that is like if the NRA finds a way to hack into something, they need to tell them because it's a security risk.
Yeah.
Things like that. But the FBI was going to try to fight that act coming forth through
NRA.
the NSA.
Yeah, I was like, wait, hold on.
Listen, the NRA hacks into things too. They hack into my bullets and make me shoot
like,
people. I don't know. Just kidding.
Rifle Association?
Yes,
I mean, like,
that's
pew,
the one.
pew.
I was thinking about the national. Never mind. Not going to go there.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. Anyway,
Okay.
continuing on with our.
Sorry, that took me a moment. I was like, hold on, I need to stop this real quick. Because we may be giving false information if people think a rifle association is hacking into their iPhones. We need to be safe here.
I'm in.
Oh, God.
So anyway,
continue. Please.
the lawsuit was dropped that the government had filed, obviously, to try to get Apple to give them access because they already had access. So why does the government need to file a lawsuit for it? Which is disappointing.
Yeah.
Because we were talking about how this could be, a huge case that could eventually go to the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
And could make a law one way or the other.
Yeah.
As far as, sort of how much does your privacy matter in terms of the government.
It was
Right.
like a fireworks show that just went pew.
Yep. It just fizzled out real quick.
They all went off at once, and you're like, woo, okay, and that's
Oh,
it.
All right,
and it's
folks,
gone.
time to go home.
And we're done.
I didn't
I
have
spent a
time
lot
to
of
drink my
money on
Budweiser.
No, that's when you just start chugging the bottle. Like, all right, if it goes that fast, I got to do it fast too. All right.
But so Apple somehow, I didn't read how they did it, but they somehow figured out what the government did.
Yeah.
And they've
Yeah.
apparently already put measures in place to ensure that it won't happen again.
Yep. Because Apple can do that.
Yeah, because they're Apple, and Apple is the almighty.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna rule the world.
Yep.
Not
Unless the
surprised.
government stops them.
Unless Google stops them and rules the world first.
I mean, dude, I'm telling you, Google's going to become Skynet because Google
Skynet.
owns like 3 different types of military AI. They own multiple drone and robotic companies that like are what we use for our like drone strikes
yeah.
and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As the U.S., Google owns everything that we use for military.
I read something the other day that I'm pretty sure was Google, but I don't know if I posted it to the page. I should try to find it
You
and post it
haven't.
to the page.
I can promise you that.
But basically, I think it was Google. They have some tech now, and they've been working on some stuff that basically, if you think of Skynet, it's what Google's going to start.
yeah, like this
It's
was
pretty
something
impressive.
I've like noticed in Google's purchase history for the last like 6 years. Google has progressively purchased
you that
more
guy?
AI. Like I'm
Sits
not.
in his
watching their
basement
every
with his
move.
hood on. I'm watching you, Google. I'm watching you. You think you're watching me, but I'm watching you. I'm gonna
watching
get
all
you.
of it.
You're like twitching.
They're watching
I'm gonna
John
get you.
watch them.
Yeah, bro.
You're on Google's watch list, John. I hope you
Dude,
know.
I'm probably not. I'm on Google's watch list because they're like, we need to watch this idiot because this is some great entertainment.
Right? Yeah, it's sure. Think of yourself that highly, John. I'm pretty sure it's not the fact that you're.
An idiot.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty spot
You're
on.
out of all 3 of us. You're the one that's most likely
To go insane. Yes.
to go hack into the government.
I don't know what you're
and
talking
try
about.
to
I don't know how
find
you-
the recipe to Fruity Loops or something.
Because the government holds that recipe.
I want Fruity Loops.
You know what destroyed me when I found this out?
Uh-oh.
Freaking Fruit Loops. All of them are the same flavor.
I saw that too the
Yep.
other day. Yeah, destroyed me too.
Destroyed me. I was like, no.
It's all psychological warfare where they make you think you're having different flavors, but you're
I
having
mean, at least
different
it's not
colors.
biological warfare because then all of us
Oh,
would have been dead a
I'm
long
pretty
time
sure
ago.
it's that too. I think Fruit Loops are slowly killing us.
What if oxygen slowly kills us and it's like a necessity, but since it slowly kills us, I mean,
What if we
You're gonna
stop
cut that out.
talking about this and go to a break?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, I think this is an intriguing subject that our
I'm
listeners
sorry, Nate.
probably want to listen to.
I'm sorry, Nate. I
But-
don't think I can do that.
Shut up, Hal. I don't want you. I don't want this. I'm not ready to die in space yet. All right, we're gonna go to a quick commercial break. We'll see you guys after. I broke iTunes. Welcome back to the Press Start podcast.
Oh, great
where
way to
it's
start it up.
Speaking of Apple, Apple, fix your iTunes.
Stop.
I mean, they can't really fix it because we have a Nate who likes to break it. So
If they
Listen.
could figure out how the government hacked into their system, they could figure out how Nate breaks iTunes and make it so he can't do that again.
If they figured out how to break into iPhones, they would figure out that PCs are better than Macs.
Ooh, shots fired. But they are.
And that you could have VR on PCs but not on Macs.
Macs are just terrible gaming computers in general.
No, what are you talking about?
no,
I
they
played-
make great mouse pads. That's what I did to my girlfriend's laptop, and she's like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "I needed a bigger mouse pad." She's like, "Why are you doing it on my computer?"
all
Because
it's
it's
good for.
useless. It's not used for gaming,
Right.
so I'm making it useful for
the
gaming.
only good thing that Macs have is free iMovie and free GarageBand.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because iMovie and GarageBand, besides being Apple products, are some of like my 2 favorite products of
Honestly,
all time.
iMovie is what set like a standard overlay for.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Like if it
Because
wasn't for that, honestly, there would be a lot of different like audio kind of like things. Because
Yeah.
Adobe, not Acrobat, Adobe.
After Effects.
No,
Right?
not After
No.
Effects. It's I'm blanking out right now.
I know what you're talking about.
Yes, but it's the audio
Yeah.
version for
Yeah,
Adobe.
yeah,
That thing is complicated looking.
Yeah, oh, it's
and
gross.
Like, I've looked at so many different audio editors, and they're all so
The
different.
one that came with the Power Director,
yeah,
dude.
it's really
top.
cool.
It's
like
almost
you
like
can
it's
strip
almost
chorus out
like-
of songs.
yeah.
It's the coolest thing ever.
It's almost like GarageBand, just a little bit better. But
sorry, DJ.
You're fine. It's
No.
so hot, man. I'm dying over
oh
here.
yeah, it's like okay, it's like 85 degrees in the booth right now, guys, and it's like
Which
70
doesn't
degrees
like,
outside.
I realize 85 doesn't sound that bad, but in a tiny room like
but it's
this,
85
With
degrees.
3 guys,
with
it only makes it 1 awkward and 2 very uncomfortable.
yeah.
3 guys, 1 heat box.
yeah.
That's see through. Enjoy the show, ladies.
Oh yeah.
With the pants rolled up and everything. Honestly, dude, these pants are really stretchy, so it's kind of awkward.
Stretchy pants.
Stretchy pants.
Girl, you fabulous.
Oh,
John
dude.
just needs to get on Bro Tank Central over here.
Bro
Dude,
Tank
I
and shorts.
can't- I cannot do bro tanks.
Bro tanks and shorts.
I can't do bro tanks.
Is it because you have some weird sensitive skin issue to where you can't have your shoulders touch sun or something?
No, I just don't like bro tanks.
Look, man, I'm over here comfortable in my tank top. You're in a black T-shirt.
Dude, all I own is black.
And pants.
all I own is pants.
I'm over here sweating in a tank top and shorts. I can't imagine.
All right, Press Start Podcast just became the Press Start Fashion Hour.
No,
we're
it
now
did
the
that with
fashion
the-
police.
it became the fashion hour when the stupid guy with the white fur coat came by.
White fur coat, man.
And the bowl cut.
and the bowl cut.
And the bowl cut.
Man, 4 minutes in now and we're still not talking about video games? All right.
There's just not a lot to talk about.
Dude,
a lot
there
to
hasn't
talk
been
about.
actually crazy amount of stuff going on.
but it's been
We
like
do have
3 weeks.
Quantum Break.
Quantum Break, that game, you freeze time.
You freeze time.
You get- there's
Cool.
some-
I mean, it's Time Shift
The-
meets Infamous.
Greatest part about that game, the story is really good.
Done. The story is really
Story's
good.
really good, and the gifts are amazing. You could have some amazing gifts from that game, just
Yeah.
like freezing stupid crap in the middle of the air, and just
Yeah.
like filling a guy with 80 million bullets before you unfreeze him, and then just like you could see it all in like your frozen bubble,
Yeah.
and then as soon as the time stops, this guy's just
And
it's-
flails
the
and ragdolls.
are amazing.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's
I mean,
the
you
story's
can
pretty good, but the gameplay doesn't look very interesting. You know?
No. The one thing that I noticed with time freezing, if you fire and you generally know the trajectory of him, you can continue firing through the bubble in the trajectory and you send them flying. It is the
cool.
greatest thing
Yeah,
ever.
there's like I said, dude. There's some cool gift sets that come out of it, and there's some interesting mechanics. It's just I haven't played it yet because I don't have $60, and I don't want to play it on the Windows 10 store because
No.
Windows 10 store sucks because of UWP. But that's a different argument.
Doesn't
for
Steam
another
have
day.
it now? I thought Steam has it. Well, you got Uplay.
It's not on Uplay either.
It's not?
No, it's only on Windows 10 store and Xbox One.
What?
The only reason why it's on PC is the Windows 10 store
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people playing it on Xbox One because they didn't want to upgrade to Windows 10.
because the Windows store. Sucks.
I did it and I hate it.
You
I
hate
like it.
Windows
I
10?
like
Dude,
it because
like
the DX12.
the panels.
DX12 is really amazing, but nothing utilizes it. Quantum Break does, but it's on the Windows 10 store, so it doesn't really actually utilize.
No, it doesn't do
DX12.
anything.
The only thing that really fully utilizes DX12 right now is a freaking emulator for Wii U games,
Yeah.
Woo.
which is a lot of fun, by the way. Playing Smash Bros. Is top.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. Smash Bros. Will always be.
But viruses.
Yeah.
Welcome to the world of emulation, where you get free Nintendo games, but you also get a crap load of viruses and really buggy crap.
Yeah.
All the
That
games
makes
that you
sense.
know and you love, just forget about it.
Speaking of Dark Souls, you're playing it on the PC port, aren't you?
The original one, yeah.
Yeah, I heard that PC port was rough for the
Oh.
first Dark Souls.
It's something.
It's gnarly.
Let me
apparently.
tell you, you can't play with the keyboard and mouse.
Well, duh.
Yeah.
Not even I would play
But
that game with the
the
keyboard.
thing
and
is-
mouse.
Honestly, you're a pro who can play Rocket League with a
Yeah,
keyboard
you're
and mouse.
you're ridiculous.
Oh,
like
by the way, I have a friend who's going to be getting Rocket League like Tuesday. So,
Yas.
so we have another person.
Chaos mode.
Yas. Yas.
Also, he has like creme de la creme of computers.
creme de la creme.
Creme de la creme.
So it's milky milk.
oh, bro, it's just straight filthy.
It's creamy. It's creamy cream.
Okay, you went there.
All right.
no, that's what
alright.
that's what it translates to. Cream of
Creme
the
de la
cream.
Yes, I know.
So it's milky milk.
Yep.
Milk, milk.
We're no longer going to say that and be like, hey, bro, is it A1? Nah. It's
dog.
Milky Milk.
It's milky milk.
What are we talking about?
It's creamy.
Dark Souls with keyboard and not being a pro.
No, but
and having
here's
to
the
go
thing, right? Dark Souls 2, at least the key bindings kind of make some sort of,
Yeah,
I guess,
they figured it out a lot
sense.
better for Dark Souls 2.
Yeah, but like at least the keys are like, hey, it makes a little bit more sense. Like
Yeah.
there's WASD and things like that. In Dark Souls 1, to move forward, you have to press like 8 different keys. To attack, you have to press 3 different keys. To do a heavy attack,
Dude, he was huge.
huge, like
Huge.
ripped huge.
Like, he's just a
Are those
long-looking...
solid
Are those
man.
little
Yeah.
freshman kids that are going to come to BSU next year?
Hi, freshman kids.
Don't
come
do
join
it.
The University
Go away.
Pulse.
Run. Run.
And for me to paint
Ron.
the picture, those are not freshmen. Those are literally, I'm pretty confident that is a 3-year-old.
There's been a lot of
No,
families
no,
walking
the
around
other
BSU
kid.
tonight. There's something going on.
Yeah,
No,
what
'cause
is going
Bronco
on?
Day
There's
is
an
small.
event. Bronco, I never got a ticket.
What is that?
Bronco Day is when all the incoming freshmen come in, all the people that have been accepted to BSU so far, and people who are looking into BSU.
Yeah.
Good thing I have to be on campus tomorrow.
And everybody
I
fiddles
live
their
here,
diddle
so it
about.
sucks.
Everybody like just fiddles their diddle with BSU crowd.
Let's streak through the quad on Bronco Day.
I have to be.
I'm going to be in McCall.
I have to play with the band.
Screw you guys.
Dude,
I'm
you
gonna
can
streak
streak
through the
through-
quad on my own.
Good luck with that. You should get
You're
a
gonna
more
start
but just cut out the hole where your dick is and just
Yep. So we know what I'm doing tomorrow. When I'm not here next week on the Press Start podcast, you guys will know why.
Cops, he is definitely not streaking in the quad.
At 4:30 p.m.
Everybody's gonna be in the stadium though during then, because that's when the scrimmage game is.
Streak across the stadium.
Yeah, but there's no.
I mean, Nate
exits.
can join you. He's already there.
Yeah.
No, I'm gone by then.
With your big old bass drum.
Hell, I ain't staying for the stupid spring practice game where I could watch all the BSU guys fiddle their diddles about being in BSU football.
Although it'd be kind of awkward seeing Nate running across the field and just hearing dung, dung, dung. And you're like, where's that coming from? Oh.
All right, so we should
What have
probably
we
get back
devolved to?
somehow on the
What have we
topic.
devolved
This
to?
is because John got distracted by big dude walking outside. Leave it to John.
I don't remember what
Somehow
I
devolve us
talent.
to
What was I-
streaking across the freaking football
What was I
field.
talking about before that?
We were talking about Dark Souls and the
Yeah.
And we talked like 30 seconds on Dark Souls entirely. That's been it.
Yeah.
But, you know, I mean, it's not that
I
important
think
anyway.
when I turn 21 and it's legal, we should do a drunk Souls. Except for you, John.
Except for
'cause
you.
can't
Yeah, I
do-
will die.
You're going to do a Red Bull Souls.
I will also probably die through like my heart.
You'll just take shots of Red Bull.
Shots of Red Bull.
Shot. Oh, speaking of shots, I saw the greatest thing at Best Buy the other day.
Greatest?
Or the greatest thing at Best Buy today. It's a beer glass, right?
Uh-huh.
But you flip it upside down, and it's a shot glass.
Revolutionary.
You guys haven't seen those?
No.
Oh.
I'm also not all that excited about it, but
No. Nate's
I'm
way-
not either. It's just
Okay.
fascinating.
all right, cool.
That was it? That was it.
Exciting stuff here on the Press Start
Podcast.
podcast.
Downhill.
This week is just rough.
I mean, there was so much video gaming news in the past 3 weeks that I just didn't look at it.
I know.
Honestly, I've
It
been
got
really
a
bad.
little overwhelming.
Yeah.
Oh, Rocket League though. When
Rocket
is
League.
basketball coming on?
It's supposed to be coming out
Do we have an actual
next
release
week.
date?
I want to say
Next
I
week.
I think they said it was the 11th. I wanted to say no. Maybe it was.
I think I said it was the 11th, and then we just stuck with it. And I'm
Like,
pretty
John's
conf-
right.
I'm pretty
No.
confident I just pulled it out of my you know what.
Well, the 11th is Dark Souls Day, so I don't
Dark
think.
Souls Day?
Yeah, Dark Souls Day. That's when
Dank
it comes
Souls
out.
Day.
That's when it comes out in the U.S.
Yeah.
Right.
Dank Souls, Drunk Souls Day.
Christ Souls Day. That's what I'm gonna go by. What are you playing? Well,
Rocket-
you see, I
Rocket
play I
League.
die a lot and cry a lot.
Yep.
Yep.
That's what the name of the game
Three.
is.
I play. I hate
3.
myself.
I never played the second one even. I've only played the first one. Second one looked the same as far as, you know, cry yourself to sleep at night because you died 100 times.
That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard.
Except the second one looked even harder because every time you die, unless you get humanity back, you have less health. Like your
Yeah.
health bar shrinks. Yeah.
I don't like that.
Uh-uh.
It just says this April.
Yeah, I've been noticing that. So we're gonna go by the 11th. and
Rocket
that's
League
right.
basketball mode missed March Madness entirely,
Yeah, but that's not
which
the
is what
point.
it was originally advertised
We're here for Canadian March Madness. I don't know.
Canadian March
Canadian
Madness.
March
That's
Madness.
probably a
Is
thing,
that
right?
actually a thing?
No.
It's
Maybe, hold on, although NBA playoffs are about to start.
Maybe that's what it's for the less popular.
Yeah,
Maybe.
for the one that not as many people care about.
Yeah.
I
The
mean,
one that
there's
gets
still
less
plenty of
money
people that
in
actually
Vegas.
watch the NBA.
Yeah,
but
but nobody makes an NBA bracket,
No.
even though they don't watch basketball.
because there's
at
not
all.
as many teams in the NBA tournament.
Dude, I don't
Because-
even watch basketball. I can't do
Because
basketball.
LeBron James.
LeBron James is gonna lose.
LeBron James. He's retiring, isn't he?
No.
Welcome to the sports podcast.
Yeah, I know. How did we?
Dude, we're just hitting all the topics because
Oh,
we can.
God,
because we
this
don't want to
week,
actually
man.
do our jobs.
This is what happens when you stick 3 guys in a booth that's 1 billion degrees
Oh, dude,
on the
hot,
surface
sweaty,
of the sun.
Like I'm
and
literally
hot.
sweating so much. I'm pretty confident I have a lagoon between my cheeks.
Are you now Lagoon Cheeks? Hi.
No, I'm creamy, bro.
You milky milk dog?
Yeah, milky milk.
Is it milky milk between your cheeks?
Yeah, bro.
Ooh.
Oh.
I don't like that at all.
Oh, that's what we can talk about.
What? What? Did we
Uh,
talk about something?
We're gonna talk about creamy cream.
Okay.
No, I just wanted to make a quick announcement. If you guys missed the Doom beta, like John did,
Yes, because I was busy.
April 15th through the 18th is Doom Open Beta.
Oh yeah.
And if you
So-
already have it downloaded, you're Gucci, right?
No, because that's the closed beta.
Yeah, but isn't there an update for it? No.
You're probably gonna have to download the Open Beta.
I mean, technically for the alpha, you were able to.
It might update. I don't know, but
Because I know for the alpha, you were able to update it to the beta, and you can play the closed beta from the original alpha.
Oh,
if you
really?
had it. Yeah.
Oh
And that's how you
well,
could've
then
done
maybe I shouldn't have deleted my thing, but that's okay.
Oh,
It takes
mea culpa.
it takes like 2 hours to download it. It's like 20 gigs.
It's only like 20
There's
gigs.
2 hours of my life I could be playing.
No, that's I go to class, started downloading, and then I come back from class and it's done.
That's
Man.
actually what he did on last Friday's show. Like, he literally was watching his Steam download.
I
while we
was
were
I was
doing the show.
legitimate watching my
Hold up, I gotta
Doom
sneeze.
as yeah. Well, we're gonna go into a quick
Commercial break.
commercial break as John starts to die.
that hurt.
We'll
Then
be
we'll,
back
we'll get to the end of the show and finally put you all out of your misery if you're actually still listening.
with a Doom shotgun. Welcome back to the Press Star podcast, guys.
Welcome
Where
back
we're
to
dying
the
of
Press
heat
Heat
stroke.
podcast.
Yep. What?
The Press Start Heat cast. The
Welcome
Heat.
cast?
Welcome to
The Heat Start Pod Heat.
welcome to the hour-long audio cast of guys dying of heat exhaustion.
Heat
While they
stroke.
still try to talk about anything at all.
My being works. Yay.
Dude, honestly,
in,
I feel like my brain is being baked.
We can talk about God of War for like.
Oh, yeah,
a
the new
little
God of
while.
War.
Yeah, there's
the teased God of War.
rumors of a
Dude.
new God of War.
Rumor
game.
has it.
Okay.
Rumor has.
I'm gonna cut off Nate's singing privileges. I don't know if I can do that, but
No.
Is that a thing?
I mean,
This
you
is-
do
this is
control
America.
his on and off
I can
switch.
just- There we go, Nate's off.
You can hear me.
And you're back on, so don't go
Don't
to
do
that
that
same part. You just make everyone's ears bleed.
I make your ears bleed.
so God of War.
Yeah, God of War.
There were
What's
teasers.
the deal with it?
Snores.
There were teasers that they're going to move
Teasers
from.
where? That needs to be really
I
stated.
don't remember, man. I looked
They-
at it on
they're-
my phone for
they're-
like 3 days ago.
Teasing.
Oh God, he's
It
a
was
child.
from the developer, I believe, though.
Okay,
I think yeah.
because I'm like,
It was,
is it
yeah.
a trusted source or are we
Yes,
just getting?
trusted source.
Okay.
See, there's a difference between a tease and a leak. Tease is official.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. I didn't know if we were just getting screwed.
No,
That's
but
the thing.
so anyway, so there's a tease and rumors around that they're going to be moving from Greek mythology because in God of War 3, you literally killed anybody left in
Hashtag
Greek
spoiler alert.
mythology. Dog,
It's
if
like
you haven't
80
played the
million
series
years,
by
yeah.
now,
I mean, if you're yeah, if you haven't played it by now.
If you're like 12 years old and were born before or after freaking God of War,
you
came
can't
out,
mad, just stop.
just let that one
Just
go.
stop.
If you're 12 years old, don't play God of War. Let me start that right now. I played God
If
of
you're
War
12,
12, and look
if
how
you're
I
12
turned
years
out.
old, play
Dude,
Outlast instead.
Dude, I played Dante's Inferno when it first came out. That was
That game was actually
I kinda
really
liked it.
underrated.
I actually really liked it. I got it for $3 again on PSN, and I loved it because I actually, as a child in middle school, read the entire epic poem series by Dante Alighieri.
You want to know what I did in my 12th grade year?
I don't want
I
to.
played-
grade year
Or my 12-year-old year.
When you were 12.
When I was 12 years old.
Oh God.
My 12th grade year.
When I was 12 years old, I played Crash Test Dummies on addictinggames.com.
Nice.
Because I didn't know what PC gaming was.
Neither did I.
Nor did I.
PlayStation.
Honestly, I've recently gotten into PC gaming probably like 2 years ago, and that's pretty much where I started. And you want to know what I first originally started playing with my beast of a computer at that time?
Happy Wheels?
Minecraft.
Yeah, I
boy.
did something very similar.
Oh.
Except for I built mine for League of Legends.
Yeah, I built it for Minecraft and League of Legends. That was it.
By
I
the
was
way,
so
I have
excited.
Smite downloaded on my computer finally, and I
Sweet.
still haven't played it.
I don't think
We
it's
need to
going to
play.
run on your computer.
Dog, it'll be fine. Don't you worry about a
All right, we
thing,
should play
okay?
He's going to be like, I see a pixel moving to this like 3-pixel wide circle.
We should play some
portal
Arena
looking thing.
tonight.
We'll see. Yeah.
Some
Yeah,
Smite
well.
Arena.
Oh, okay.
All right,
We're gonna
anyway,
need to
though.
work on the training though.
God of War.
Yes, God of War.
Moving from
Nordic.
Greek to Norse mythology.
Vikings.
Vikings.
Yep.
Bye.
Yeah. Thor,
Feel my
Odin.
horn, y'all.
Yeah. There were
Trinamir, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There were some rumors, or not even rumors, some people speculating that it was you were going to be Thor instead of Kratos.
I
But
don't
I'm
think
pretty
that'd
sure
be-
that's been put to bed.
I feel like that wouldn't be a good idea.
Yeah.
I feel like Thor's a known god.
Yeah.
And you can't be a known god in God of
exactly.
War.
Because don't you kill Hercules in God of War?
You kill everybody. in
You
God of
kill
War.
Hercules though.
You're
rather
like,
rapidly.
I am Alpha God. Oh.
Yeah,
Yes,
but
you
you
do.
kill Hercules
so-
rather quickly. So I feel like Hercules is like the Thor of the Nordic.
I mean,
No,
spoiler
Thor's
alert, God
boss.
of War
No,
is
Thor's boss, but I mean,
God of War is basically like Greek mythology retold because you're Zeus's son and you go on and kill everybody, kind of
Yeah.
like Zeus was the Titan's son and went on and
Zeus
killed
and
them,
so on and
etc.
so
Yeah. So
apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Apparently,
Yeah,
that's what we're
exactly.
getting at.
The axe doesn't swing far from the father.
Wow. Okay.
alrighty. So yeah,
chop,
you know,
chop,
there's
chop,
some people who are a little unsure about it all just because they don't know. Like, how do you transition from Greek mythology suddenly into this Norse
Use
mythology
Rome.
into the?
You use Roman mythology then to Nordic.
Easily.
It's the same thing.
You just put a Viking helmet on him, and
It's
then you
just
get
like,
the greatest game in the world.
Hey,
Everybody
Kratos, you
knows.
were in the Greek world. Suddenly,
Everybody
Yeah.
knows that the best games have Vikings in them. I can't name you
Sources?
one off my
Okay.
head, but all the great games have Vikings. I mean, I guess one of them is
name
For
a
Honor.
game that had. Okay.
For Honor has Vikings, and that game is dope. I played
What
the
is
alpha.
going on with For Honor?
They're developing it.
Hurry up,
There should be a
developers.
beta coming out real soon. I need to check their crop again, but
Hurry up, developers! I just want
basically,
to buy
For
your
Honor,
game already.
when it came out, 3 maps, 1 game mode, 2 different things. You didn't even get to play as the Vikings. You got to play as the Knights and the Samurais. Like went swish, 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 and you won games. That were
Okay.
super overpowered.
Hold on. What was that again?
The Knights went, whoa, and the Samurais went swish, 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 swish. And then they chopped you like into 80 million pieces because they could fight.
Apparently, they're fencing. They're not actually
Swish, 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 swish.
swinging katanas, being the like, sharpest
Actually, it's more like,
blades.
and then it's like, and then that's with the sound.
Nate
of
sound
They're
effects
using
on point.
cleavers. That's what I got. Either
Katanas
they're,
and cleavers.
they're fencing or using cleavers. That's all I got from those sound effects.
Cool.
Oh, they also have poison blades. But yeah, so I mean,
Okay.
So samurais are just OP, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
no,
I'm
but
hearing-
the knights can go like, whoa, and then chop off
Okay,
people's
more
heads.
sound effects. All right, fantastic. Use your words, not your sounds.
That is a word. You spell
That's
it
all the
just-
words we
it's
got today.
W-A-A-A-U-G-G-H.
You have no room to talk about sound effects over there, John.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Creamy cream.
Creme de la creme, baby.
Creamy cream.
I'm
That's be a rapper name. That's be a rapper name. Yo, what is up? I'm Creamy Cream.
And I'm creme de la. I can't even talk.
I'm stupid.
I'm heatstroke, baby. And then you just pass out right after.
Yeah, but For Honor was really good.
Yeah, For Honor.
I'm pretty excited. Kind of
Vikings.
excited about a new God of War game. I mean, the thing about God of War games is the mechanics in them got really stale.
I'll be
after a
honest.
while.
VR.
Ooh, that'd be
Ooh.
kind of cool.
PlayStation VR launch title, Gods of War, confirmed. You get to fight Thor with lightning coming out your eyeballs.
Okay, you're going there. Alrighty.
That'd be interesting.
I mean, that'd be kinda cool.
I would play VR Gods of War.
You're like whipping the blades of chaos
Whip it
around.
good.
Yeah.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Because every time, because I own all 3 God of War
I get
games.
the feeling that's going to be a montage you're going to put out. If that is an actual thing, you're going to be like, whip it good. And you're just going to do like all of the dragging you
No,
can.
that's just going to be like Thresh gameplay. Swoosh.
Ooh, whip it.
But all my misses of Thresh, which is about 98% of the time. I hit 2% of my
or
Thresh.
Blitz.
No, Blitz, I
Thresh
hit
or Blitz?
about 50% of my time. My Morgana hits are about 90% of the time. I'm
Okay.
good with Morgana.
Nerds.
Crack that whip.
Well, I mean, you could technically go with the new mecha skin for Scion. You turn into
Mecha skin.
a train
Mecha
as your
skin.
ult. Like you literally
Mecha
transform
skin.
into a train and you go choo choo and you can barrel towards half the map.
That's dope.
It's choo-choo, mother effers. I'm about to...
Here comes the
Here
R
comes the
train.
pain train.
Yeah.
Whoa!
That's not the
And then
word
you-
I was going to use, but I didn't want to say that word.
No,
Did-
well, it's okay. He was talking about the grapist and chaining people to a radiator.
Have you ever seen the video of the Grapist?
No.
Dumbledore. This is like, oh, you never seen the Grapist?
I don't want to.
I'm
But
gonna
he's
link
been
it on
talking-
Discord. You guys are gonna watch it.
No, we're not.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
are.
know about that.
You're gonna watch it like you watched my first video I've ever posted on YouTube.
I need to watch both your guys. John, did you put up a new video this week too?
Yeah, dude.
On
Every Wednesday, I'm
Okay.
decent on this.
I need to watch your guys'
He
videos.
put up
I
a
literally-
literal copy.
No,
of
it
my
wasn't literal.
video.
Okay, it was very, very,
Very
very
You guys'
slow.
slow.
videos each golf with friends this week.
I didn't actually ever record.
I did.
because
I recorded
couldn't
it.
Take Nate.
And my video is top.
I couldn't
So,
take.
I'm
Nate.
gonna-
wait,
I
you
think-
took some of Nate's video for it, or
no.
He copied. Did you see my Rocket League montage parody?
yeah?
Yeah, I
That's
ended up
basically
making
what he
one,
did.
But instead of it being a bunch of whiffs, mine were all open goals that I failed on.
Oh, it was hilarious.
I was gonna
watched
say.
it.
I
was
thought you were about to
dying.
say
Here's
that
the
it was
thing.
gonna be good plays that you made, and I was gonna make a joke like, so it's like 10 seconds long. But
Yeah, and that's the thing is that I kid you not, when I was going through my videos to find like horrible misses, it didn't take me longer than 30 minutes to find 60 failed goals.
nice.
Yeah,
All
because
of
that's
them shots
literally
on goal.
every game.
All of them are shots on goal, and they're all failed.
If you would hit it like half an inch lower, you'd have like 7 hat tricks in a game. But you
I know,
don't.
literally 7 hat tricks.
like I literally am the one who has a lot
Literally?
of like shots on goal, and I fail all of them because
Yep.
I'm bad.
And that's why you always end up with so many more points than me, is because you have all the
'cause
shots on goal, and I'm
or
off doing whatever the
centering
hell
or
else.
saves. I'm just an all-around screw up.
I'm obviously always the MVP because I always have
Yeah,
a
because
double
you're the
hat
one
trick
who
every
actually
game.
sinks the goal.
Because you
Because
steal
I'm
the
actually
goals.
good.
I mean, we try, but we don't actually ever get there.
I mean, you should see, John. You need to record gameplay of just us two playing for Nate to watch sometime.
Yeah,
that's quality.
it is actually.
Yeah, but
it's like
not as quality
strategy.
as my game.
We had a 0-0
have-
game go into overtime, and it took like 2 minutes into overtime before we finally
yeah,
scored and
but
won.
you can't be like me and mess around and still win 8-0.
Yeah, but the thing though is that our team synergy is freaking top
We're
notch.
beautiful on defense.
Oh, dude, we
just
are-
can't
and then
score.
That's where I come in. I score.
No, and then you come in and screw it
Yeah, I was
up.
gonna say we tend to do all right, and then for whatever reason you come in, and John and I just.
Last time I checked, I get like a double
Because the
hat trick every
balls
game, so.
always get stolen from us. We're always trying to like contest it, and then we have Nate flying in.
Power!
Oh, that was not a good hand gesture there, Nate.
Power!
Okay, Top Gear, you need to cool your jets.
This is why we can't record.
Yep,
So we can't have nice things.
Basically,
yep.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Rocket League's fun.
Rocket
Game
League is
recording's going pretty well.
good.
Subscribe to Taterisstig Gaming.
And
That is
SkullFacedKIng.
TATERISSTIG Gaming.
You could spell. I'm impressed.
I mean, that one greasy dude did not know how to spell.
Greasy.
Oh, okay. So we told you about how Nate got a streamer kicked from the closed beta for idling, right?
right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this dude was greasy.
But he still showed my video on the stream.
Yeah, it
and
took
I
him,
couldn't-
like,
I couldn't
45
handle myself.
minutes. It
Just
took him-
as Joe, I was just dying. I was just like, oh, I can't even right now.
So how
45
did you
minutes.
convince this guy?
He like
I
the
literally
guy
said, yo, dude, you should go watch my Rocket League montage. And he's like, all right, what's your YouTube channel?
What?
And I was like, it's Taterisstig Gaming. He's like, what? It's Taterisstig. And that was literally 10 minutes of me telling him what my stupid. And he's like, oh, I'm on a VPN, so my internet's really slow. But he was running perfectly fine.
Wait,
on
were you
Doom.
like talking to him or like
Yeah,
was
on
he
Doom, he was playing the game
Doom
with him.
chat. And then he got kicked. And
Oh.
then I went onto his live stream and I told him to watch my video. And he was like, can I actually show it? And I was like, yeah, go ahead. I don't care. And he pulls it up and he's just like, watch this. He's like, welp. And I was just dying. He just asked John. Like, I couldn't even handle myself.
How many
There was
viewers
no-
did he have?
He had like probably like a solid 50 at that exact moment. His
He had-
total views is like 16,000.
Yeah, he has like 16,000 total views. And he had, about 50, 60 people.
At
And
that
he got
current
and
moment.
he got himself kicked to watch Nate's Rocket.
Yeah, he was
League
trying to
game.
find it on
It took him
YouTube.
so long to find it. Like he entered a game, was like idling for 6.5 minutes, then got kicked.
Yeah. Oh.
Shout out to Greasy Dude on Twitch.
How many subscribers do you have on YouTube?
5 still.
9.
What?
So what happens
4
when you
of them
get
are your own.
5.
Yeah, my point.
No. Only 3. So I have 6.
Yeah, mind you, I only have none. None of my subscribers are actually me.
Yeah, there is. There's at least one. You have other. You told me the other day.
Yeah, and then I unsubscribed because I felt like I was cheating.
I
Dog, you gotta boost those metrics.
The
any way
Press
you
Start
can.
Podcast has got to subscribe to me, and I'll subscribe to you with the Press Start
I was
Podcast.
gonna say, wait a second.
Yeah, so it is.
Gain the system. Gain the system.
So it is 4 of them.
No, it's not, because I only have 3 other channels.
Yeah, but then you have Press Start Podcast.
No. That's including
Oh,
the Press
you
Start.
counted that?
I have
Okay.
Press Start, my Nate Great 222, which don't subscribe to that, please. For the love of God,
No.
don't subscribe to that one. And then I have my Google Plus. So
Yeah,
Exciting stuff.
we should,
very exciting.
we should
Before we leave-
probably.
Yeah,
Nate, are you freaking rank 3 in Counter Strike?
No.
I am.
I wanna
Actually, dude, I'm ranked 4 now.
I have been
Almost
wanting
rank
to play
5.
competitive Counter Strike really badly lately.
Well, you see,
I've been
I
wanting
only
to play
play
casual a lot.
I only play Counter Strike with you guys. So
how close are you? Could we get it
about
tonight?
halfway to 2 or 3. About halfway to 3.
If we play casual, we can get you there tonight.
Yep.
You can get so many points in casual. Though.
Okay,
could.
speaking of
I'll do
playing, you guys get to it because I got a radio show after this.
Yeah, and I gotta end this. Okay.
Yep.
So my name's Nate,
I'm DJ.
And I'm John.
and this is the Press Start Podcast.
Bye.
Later.